Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We're getting ready to go here over to Sacramento. We're going to check it out. As always, you're stuck with me. What's going on, guys? We've got our control cam. We've got Cha-Cha here. Oh, just in the way. And we're getting ready to head on over to Sacramento. So we're the MAX8. We're running just a couple of minutes behind. This MAX8 came in a little bit late. We got a nice flight over to Sacramento, then we are spending the night in Sacramento, and tomorrow will be Sacramento back to Las Vegas. Let's hop on the flight deck, and let's get things started. We've got a cold and dark airplane, so we're going to have to start this up pretty much from nothing here. They got all the window shades and everything up. It's 107 degrees in Las Vegas, so we've got a completely cold and dark airplane. We got to start from nothing. So let's go ahead and get the battery on. Get ground power going. Perfect. Go ahead and put all of our stuff away here. Let's start taking, I can take these away here. Perfect. All right, everything's coming to life here. Let's go ahead and get the emergency exit lights going, and then we'll start with our flow here. Check the leading edge devices. Those are good. Let's go and get the IRSs up to nav. Do a flight recorder test. Perfect, that's good. Let's go ahead and put that back. And let's see, once we get a number here on the IRS, let's go ahead. Get a yaw damper on and take a seat. All right. We got our route loaded up here, and we got to make a decision on the fuel really quick here. So we have our release. We need to do this so we can go ahead and start getting this airplane ready to go here. So let's get payload and performance. Let's read from sim brief. And all we got to do is make a okay, well, I guess I can't load it. Let's see, we got to make they want 11.9. I'm happy with that, so let's go ahead and take 11.9. So fuel, we're going to go 11,900. We have no alternates. That's going to be fine with us. We have a zero fuel weight today of 139,500. Actually, 139,600. Let's go ahead and clear all that out. 139,600. All right, let's go ahead and load, and we're just going to do it instant. Just because for some reason it loads the fuel kind of weird. So we have got that. All right, let's jump into the FMS here, and let's get some things going here. So while we're waiting to board here, we're a 737-8.2 AirAC 2606. I actually forgot to update the AirAC, which is... All right, that's not going to kill us. Let's see, we're in Las Vegas. Let's go ahead and pull GPS left. Las Vegas. Flight plan request. We're going to get that request going so we can get our route over to Sacramento. All right, let's go ahead and load the route. Las Vegas, Sacramento, Southwest 4032. Let's go ahead and look at a release here on the Joker 5 departure. It's going to be off of 8 left. We'll check the ATIS here in just a minute, but I know it's off of 8 left. Joker 5 Kino. And then it's direct to Donner, and then we're on the Slammer 5 arrival for the ILS runway 17 right. What's up, Pencil Guy? Good to see you, buddy. And we'll take that from Tudor, because we'll request vectors. For Vegas, Sacramento, 4032. Let's go ahead and activate it. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and execute it. Looking at a couple of things here. We have no alternates. We got 4.4 in the reserves. Cost index of 8. We're going to flight level 340. Cruise wind is going to be 187. At 35 with an ISA deviation of plus 11. Cool. Let's go ahead and do a wind request, and let's finish with our flow here. So we are finished fueling. Let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps on. And fueling's done. Seatbelt sign is on. Window heat, do a probe heat test. A's off, B's on. Happy with that. Check the CVR. Good. And let's see, we're going up to flight level 340 today, and landing in Sacramento is going to be 0. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do a light test. Oh, an F-35 to New York. Very nice. And Elivero, Pioto, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Got a good vibe going on tonight. Let's go check the lights, make sure the lights and everything are good. See, the strobe on the left side's good. The navigation lights on the left side are good. Left landing lights, taxi lights, everything's good. And strobe on the right side's good. Cool. It is 107. We're going to start the APU. Perfect. This is going to be my leg. That away. So we got my leg here. Runway heading is going to be 259. Or actually, it's going to be 79 because we're off of runway 8. So we'll get the charts going here in just a minute. Logan from New York, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, 79, that's all set. I already know it's going to be, let's see, let's get the ATIS here for Las Vegas here. Let's check it out here. Vegas ATIS information alpha, winds are 160-13, gusts 33. It looks like they are 8 left and 1 9er left. Altimeter 2974. I got 2974 set. I already know the minimum cleanup altitude is going to be 3,200 feet, so let's go ahead and set that in the barrel while we've got a second. There we go. There's 3,200. Happy with that. And we can go ahead and load the winds. That's going there. And we need terrain, airport, and traffic on my side. On your side, you need terrain, airport, and traffic. Perfect. Uplink is good. And the forecast doesn't automatically uplink, which is fine. Let's set our panel lighting here a little bit. And let's do it up here. Let's get the APU on the buses. That's good. Let's get some air conditioning going. And let's get boarding started here. So we should have boarding going here in just a minute. Southwest White. We're going to finish our setup here. What's up, Tucker? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. So you took off into a mountain, or the mountain take off into you? Okay, we got an altimeter 2974. That is set. Reset fuel flow. Auto brake RTO. That's good. Let's check the throttles.
Obstacle.
Good.
Obstacle. Pull up.
Logan, thank you for the sub, buddy. All right, we got that. Should go to off, and we need to get a clearance here. So, a couple of things we need to do here. Let's go ahead and get started in PilotEdge. And did I get? No, I did not. Get this baby signed in here so we can get some numbers. Perfect. Okay, we got some numbers there. We're going to go ahead and sign in here. What are we launching as? We are launching as Southwest 4032.
PilotEdge connected.
All right. We'll get a clearance here in just a minute. We're going to go over and pull open Love Cars here. And let's go ahead and get our numbers here. We got 0 at 39.6. Going to be off 8 left at Alpha 8. 6 dry. Fuel, we took 11.9 on the gas. And the min cleanup here. Let's go ahead and pull the charts. Off of 8 left. Let's see. We got a minimum climb of 500 feet to 2682. All right, let's go ahead and run the numbers for 8 left at Alpha 8. All right, got a minimum cleanup altitude, 3,200 feet, 5.6 on the trim.
3 Delta Bravo, I'd like to cancel IFR this time.
Number 563 Delta Bravo, IFR cancellation received. Did you want to continue with flight following?
And let's see, 5-6.
3 Delta Bravo, we'll just go ahead. Cancel everything at this time.
Number 563 Delta Bravo, Roger. Radar service is terminated. Squawk 85, frequency change approved. We'll see ya.
And I am
Well, frequency change
fairly
for 3 Delta Bravo.
positive we are boarding at this point. I think we are. Yeah, we are. All right, very good. Let's see, we got to do a couple things in the logbook here really quick. While we do that, let's go ahead and get our clearance. So let's put love cars away for a minute here. Let's go ahead and log on. We are launching as Southwest 4032. And let's go ahead and sign in. All right, so we're sending the log on. That'll come back to us in just a minute here. Let's see what PilotEdge is running here for an ATIS. So it's information uniform. Winds of 17013, gusts 33. 10 miles, few clouds 12,000, few clouds 18,000, broken 22,000. Temperature 39, altimeter 2974. That's set. And there's our clearance. We're cleared at Capitol Airport, Joker 5 Kino as filed via the SID 34010, departure 25-9 with a squawk of 5417. Let's go ahead and throw that in the box. And we've got that. Cool. All right, so if we look at our charts here, we can go ahead and get that ready. We do have a complex special engine failure procedure off 8 left. Let's see, what is it here? 8 left, we're on the Joker departure. There it is. All right, so let's plug this baby in here. So minimum cleanup altitude 3,200 feet. All engines is 3,200 feet. Go to fixed page. Everything's going to be based off of Las Vegas VOR. And we're going to intercept the 076 at one point, and then it's going to be at 12.7 DME. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right. I'm going to keep the shades up for just a little while longer here. We are boarding. I want to see how we're doing. 40-169, so we're getting somewhere.
What's your aircraft type? Quebec.
All right, let's go ahead and brief this fucker while we get a chance here.
Number 4274 Quebec, departure frequency 124.15.
All right.
Squawk 63.
You guys ready for a departure brief? All right, I'm ready for a departure brief. So I'm going to be the pilot flying. You're going to be the pilot monitoring on this flight. Let's take a look at our station information page here for Las Vegas real quick here. See if there's anything we need to note here.
Runway 29 via Alpha 4274.
All right, so let's see here. Push. Let's make sure we're calling for a push. We're over at Bravo 22, so we'll probably end up calling ground over at spot 16 for a taxi. But that's about it. Taxi out. Don't pass into the movement area without a clearance from ground control, and contact ground when we're number 1 at our assigned spot. Otherwise, we'll just fuck up the sequence for them. So that's good there. We have no alternates. We are below our maximum landing weight. So we can make immediate return here to Las Vegas if we need to. It's not a special airport. We have no MELs. No dotems that affect us, just some gusty winds in the area, really nothing too special. Taxi reading over to runway 8 left at Alpha 8. We'll taxi out spot 16. It's probably going to be Whiskey. I would assume they're going to give us Whiskey Golf Bravo Alpha 8. There's no hotspots, no Lova's taxi routes. The runway is dry. And let's take a look at Love Cars. What do we got for winds? We've got 5 knots on the nose, 12 knots off the right. Prior to 80 knots, we'll stop for any master caution or non-normal indication. After 80 knots and up into V1, we will only stop for an engine fire or failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if the aircraft is unable or unsafe to fly. After V1, we'll make normal takeoff. We'll climb out at V2 plus 20. We'll accelerate at 3,200 feet, clean up the airplane, and go from there. We're clear to Capitol Airport. As filed, it's going to be via the SID. That's up to flight level 190. It's set to flight level 190. It's going to be 34010, departure 25-9 with a squawk of 5417 is set.
Holding short off runway 29.
We're Vegas, Sacramento,
VFR
Southwest 4032 off 8 left. It's a Joker 5
Number
Kino,
47
direct to
back,
Donner.
Tower left
on the
now,
Slammer
departure
5.
approved, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Just turn them off for a minute here. Slammer 5, Joker 5 off runway 8 left. We're going to climb on a heading of 079 to intercept the 090 to cross flare at or above 6,000. Then we're over to Hannibal, maximum of 230 knots at or above 8,000. Vampire. Joker, Grimes, Deadpool, Biker Cage, Kino. We're going to be on LNAV and VNAV on the departure. We're not going to be doing heads-up takeoff. The minimum required climb gradient off 8 left is a minimum climb of 500 feet per nautical mile to 2682, then 360 to 10,500. We've got a complex special. Off 8 left. So we have an engine failure at V1 to below 3,500. We'll intercept and climb via the Las Vegas 076 radial outbound until 12.7 DME from Las Vegas. And then it's going to be a left turn heading of 050. If we have an engine failure at or above 3,500 and below 6,000, continue on the SID, hold at flare. Engine failure at or after SID, engine failure at or above 6,000, continue SID, transition altitudes 18,000 feet. Y'all got any questions? I didn't think so. Briefs are complete. All right, let's throw something in the logbook here. We should be good to go. Yeah, we're almost done here. Yeah, we're pretty much done. Cool. Okay, let's put the iPad away and make a little note here. Today is the 17th of July already. UTC time, of course. We are in Las Vegas. We got to note the oil quantities. All right. Cool. Well, we are pretty much ready to go here. I'm just waiting for GSX to be done here. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and finish that up now. We got the APU on the bus. Let's go ahead. Oh, I'm going to. That's coming. Don't worry. Yeah, we're going to check it out, man. I'm excited to fly the 777. I was actually thinking about doing the FedEx 777 and maybe trying that out, but kind of want to fly the MAX again, so I was kind of jonesing for a MAX. So that's what we're going to do. And then tomorrow night we're on a 700, so this is a pretty good trip, if you ask me. Okay. All right, let's run the before start originating checklist. Logbook aboard, landing events 3 aboard, fire warning and overheat checked. Start levers cut off, stab trim cutout switches are normal, lights test checked, FMC is programmed, debriefings are complete. Ox masks and quantity checked, DC's on, navigation switches, normal display switches, auto and normal. Fuel is going to be 11.9, we're cleared with 11.9, center pumps are off, passenger signs are on, window heat on, hydraulic pumps A's off, B's on, pressurization set auto. Flood instruments are 2974, set auto brakes RTO, takeoff warning horn checked. Parking brake is... Takeoff warning check, parking brake set, and transponder TARA. Aileron and rudder trim is centered before start. Originating checks are complete. All right, let's get these shades put away and let's get ready to get out of here. Let's see, ground services. We can pull you away. Let's get the jetway out of here. Let's get GSX to get ready to get us out of here. Quick kind of push on the map, and let's see what we got. That'll be a good push for me.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, beacon's on. Let's go ahead and shut the door. And let's get the final numbers going here in the FMC here. So we'll just act like we just got our final release here. So let's take a look. We got a 0 fuel weight of 139.6. That gives us 51.3. That checks. N1s, we're going to run 51 over 39. That's going to be a climb 2. Flap 5. 87, nothing. That checks. It's going to be 41 44. And what do we got? 47. And we've got a complex special. We gotta accelerate at 1019. Perfect. Let's get our seat in position. Let's get the fuck out of here. An evening in Capitol Airport. 20 hours in Sacramento. I don't know what I'm going to do with my time there. All right, B4 push. Checklist is 0. Fuel weight is 139.6. Set takeoff weight is going to be 151.3. That's cross-checked. PWV remarks reviewed. N1's going to be 51/39. Reduced set. Runway 8 left at Alpha 8 is set. Flaps PWB 5, CDU 5. V speed's going to be 41, 44, 47. Set. Stab trim 5.6 set. The minimum cleanup altitude is 3,200 feet. That's set. Flight deck door. Lights out. 4 push checks complete. Let's get out of here.
Commencing push. With all engines clear. Start at will.
Really hope this doesn't end up. Okay, good. Didn't. All right, packs off. Spin 2. I don't know what. Thank you, GSX, for being garbage. Alright, we got N2 coming up. We got N1.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brakes are set. You're clear to disconnect. Thanks for the push. Have a nice day. Light off. They certainly did a better job on this airplane with the engine start model, I must say, because it actually takes a million years for the engine to start up on the MAX, which is correct. At 63, we'll get the starter to cut out. Starter cut out. And we're waiting for the red carrot to go away, and that'll be a rollback and a good start of the first engine. Rollback. All right, we'll isolate and ventilate. Packs off spin 01. She's got the pin. Thank you. I'm just so happy the motoring is better on this airplane now, and it actually takes different amounts of time to start the engines. I could tell before it was the exact same thing over and over again. The engines would start at like the same time every time, and that was just not right for a MAX. Light off. .63, we'll get the starter to cut out. Roll back. Good, we got a good engine start. Standing by flaps. Flaps 5. B4 taxi checklist. Electrical generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, flight controls free, flaps CDU 5, indicates 5, green light, start levers. Flaps CDU 5 indicates 5, green light, flight deck windows, close lock, before taxi check, before taxi checks complete. Alright, clear left, clear right. And I'm fairly positive it was information uniform in Vegas. It is. Las Vegas ground. Good evening, Southwest 4032, spot 16, taxi with uniform.
Southwest 4032, correction, Southwest 4032, Las Vegas ground, runway 8 left at Alpha 8, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Alpha 8.
Runway 8 left at Alpha 8, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Alpha 8, Southwest 4032. Alright, it's what I thought. It's to be left turn on Golf down to the second right on Bravo, and then left Alpha 8. We getting out of here. First right's Charlie. We're making the second right on to Bravo. Once we turn on to Bravo, we'll call the attendants and we'll get ready to get out of here. Thinking about our brief, nothing's really changed. It's pretty much all the same stuff still, so. All right, approaching departure runway. Before takeoff checklist, minimum takeoff fuel is verified. Departure plan not required. Attendant notification complete. Electrical generators on, anti-ice off. PAX auto bleeds, engine on, APU off, start switch is left continuous, APU is off, flaps CDU 5, indicates 5 green lights, start levers auto recall, check, before takeoff check split. Alright. And 8 left at Alpha 8 is what we're looking for. This is what Alpha 7 off our left. Next one's Alpha 8. And towers 99, departures 25-9. Las Vegas Tower, good evening, Southwest 4032, ready to go, 8 left at Alpha 8.
Southwest 4032, Las Vegas Tower, wind 160 at 13, gust 33, runway 8 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 left at Alpha 8, clip takeoff Southwest 4032. All right, we're clip takeoff. Runway 8 left is verified. Final is clear.
Approaching 08 left.
We got a pretty good crosswind off of the right, 13 knots gusting 33, so this will be a pretty sporty departure.
On runway 08 left.
All right, let's go fly him. Set takeoff thrust 87.0. Gonna need plenty of right rudder into this, or right aileron rather, into this one. It's 80 knots. Rotate. Lots of right aileron. Letting her up.
Southwest 4032, contact departure.
Departure. We'll see you Southwest 4032. Right, set speed, flaps 1, climb thrust. Las Vegas departure today, Southwest 4032 is out of 3,500, climbing to via the Joker 5.
Southwest 4032, Las Vegas departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190, delete the speeds on the departure.
Climb maintain flight level 190, delete the speed, Southwest 4032. All right, we're to flight level 190 and deleting the speeds. Flaps up. That baby on there. And we'll fly flaps up maneuvering speed until 3,000 AFE. So what is that, 5,200 feet? We can delete the speeds. There we go. Hey, what's up, Airliners X? I know, man, I'm very, very busy this time of year, man. I haven't had a day off since July 1st, and I don't have another day off until about August, so... unfortunately, I am extraordinarily busy, but I'm trying to stream when I have time, man. Good to see you, though. Clean up the display a little bit for myself. Yeah, good to see you here, though, buddy. Happy you're able to come out. It's a good airplane, man. It's makes you work for fly. I mean, you got to work for it to learn how to fly it well. But man, it's just such a good airplane, man. Such a good airplane. Panel lights up a little bit here. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Quad checklist. Pressurization, check start switches off, APU is off, climb checklist complete. Perfect, rolling out, very nice. Accelerating now to 206 knots. We only have a cost index of 8 today, so be flying a little slow. It's a lovely evening, though. It's still light in Las Vegas. It's nice. Their air isn't all smoky. We had awful air quality today up here in Cleveland, man. Holy shit. Boeing likes isolation valves. It makes it sound cool, though, when you can tell someone about what an isolation valve does. It makes you sound like you know what the hell you sound really cool. Well, the nice thing with Boeing, and part of why I really...
4032, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65.
Over to 3465, Southwest 4032, good day. Los Angeles Center, good evening, Southwest 4032 is out of 14,500, climbing to flight level 190.
Southwest 4032, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Southwest 4032. You know, what I really appreciated was kind of learning all of the aspects of kind of what's going on and how Boeing taught me how an airplane works, especially like a complex airplane like this. It makes a lot more sense to me. I can jump into an Airbus and kind of just get it. I feel like if I learned an Airbus first and I would have jumped into this would have had me all sorts of fucked up. But going from a Boeing to an Airbus was easier for me to understand all the differences and everything. That's it. I at least appreciate that portion of it. You know, kind of understanding that. So let's go and get the autopilot on. Got Command A. Yeah, so the FMA, so the flight mode enunciator, definitely something you need to watch in an Airbus. So you know the airplane's doing what you want, but even in the Boeing, make sure what you're doing is, what you're telling the airplane to do is actually doing it. There's 18,000 feet standard set. Alright, so we are on our way. Luckily, there's no weather or anything along our route today. We're kind of staying away. There's a little bit of weather just off of our left, but for the most part, should be a pretty easy shot over to Sacramento, and then tomorrow night's real easy. It's a real easy trip. We're over to Sacramento, and then then we come back. It's an easy one. Let's see. What time are we on tomorrow night? Let's take a little look here. So it's a pretty easy trip. We'll be on tomorrow night at 10:50 Eastern. So that would be midnight. So basically 12:50 a.m. Zulu time.
Los Angeles Center on 133.2.
Over to 33.2, Southwest to 4032. Los Angeles Center, good evening, Southwest 4032 is out of flight level 213, climbing to flight level 230.
Southwest 4032, Los Angeles Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Southwest 4032. Alright, up to flight level 340. Oh, airliners, I don't know if you're a dumb fuck. I'm a dumb fuck, but, But yeah, you definitely have to. I'm glad I bought the WinWing FCU for the Airbus. It made it a lot easier for me to understand which way to push and pull the knob to get the airplane to do what I want. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's good, man. It's we're kicking. We're back in the MAX. It's been a very, very, very busy few days. Tomorrow we're not gonna be on until pretty late, but I've just been busy, man. But good to see you, buddy. But that helped me a lot, kind of understand what I wanted to do, as opposed to clicking it on a screen and trying to figure out which way does what. I figured out kind of my own system to knowing which way to pull the knob to tell the airplane what I want, which was helpful. But I will say that is the thing about Boeing. I don't have to think about which way to push or pull any of these knobs. They don't do any of that, which I kind of appreciated. But we're on our way up to 340. We're only cruising. This is a real short one. I mean, we're only an hour 10 en route, so relatively short. We're flying 9014 whiskey. I can't believe we are in the 9,000s now for tail numbers on these MAX8s. I thought it was crazy when we were at like the 89s, and here I am flying 9014 whiskey. This airplane is not even a month old. Oh man, the iPad's so good. I mean, this was just this airplane needed this so badly. One, it's really nice to have an airplane to fly a MAX that actually operates properly. SP1 for this airplane has been just absolutely phenomenal. The colors and everything of the displays, it's all really well done. Don't ask this airplane to do a hold. It doesn't know how to do a hold. We tried. Just for fun, I want to show you guys. So we had a hold in Denver last time just because we had a crazy amount of weather. We had a crazy amount of weather, and we asked the airplane to try and do a hold, and that's what I was given. I think that is the shittiest hold that I've ever watched an airplane do. It should have been a hold on this radial here, southeast of, and it. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Don't ask the MAX to do a hold. So that's all I have for you there. Ooh, Burbank to DFW. That's a solid one. I'm excited for any builds O'Hare. Man, that's going to be awesome. Talk about an O'Hare that we needed so bad. Fucking FS Dream Team hasn't done anything. I don't know. I don't know, Nathan. I don't know. That seems like a bad hold to me. I don't think I'm ever going to let that one go. Now, see, I like the screens. I'm a big fan of the big screens. I think they're wonderful. I mean, I love an NG, don't get me wrong, but these screens are kind of where it's at. Yeah, but you'll have to take it up. You'll have to take the Sovereign up to O'Hare. I am so excited for it. I mean, I can't even start to just tell you how. Of course, Southwest pulls out of O'Hare, so it's not going to mean very much to me, but we can fly some American Airbus stuff into O'Hare now, like it's proper, and that's what I'm looking for.
10 seconds
Oh yeah, dude. The new engine start sounds to this too are fucking. I thought they were a little loud, but apparently, according to real Max pilots, that's what it sounds like in the flight deck. So I said okay. Oh, that's a scary question, man. I do have Atlanta. I looked at it once, and that was it. I haven't flown there in a hot. I looked at it once. It didn't seem like it broke everything. It probably did. But yeah, I hope it gets optimized at some point. I can't believe they released that piece. I can't believe they released it in that state. I mean, you gotta, like, I don't know. It's... But no, Airliners X. What's? I'll give you one. What's feral? That's your cat, isn't it? I don't even have Cha-Cha on me. He's nowhere to be found. I'm here all by myself. I'll have to check it out. I mean, I'll probably fly there at some point. I probably could do the CRJ in there. It's been a minute since I've flown the CRJ, which I was kind of planning on maybe doing later this week, but actually, it's what I wanted to do earlier in the week this week. I just couldn't get around to it. It was just... I've just been so busy, and next week is going to be insane. But we're getting there. Once we get into, like, kind of the crummier weather, we'll come back to a very regular schedule, like Sunday through Wednesday, and then every day after that in the evenings, Sunday through Wednesday, Southwest, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all sorts of different fun stuff. Oh, I could imagine. It's got to be insane, dude. There's 33 for 34. No, the CRJ's a lovely airplane. We're not even this, especially the CRJ 900. The 700, okay, I understand. The 900 is... Alright, there's FMC speed and VNAV path. Once we level out here for a minute, I'll make sure the rides are good, and then we'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign. Yo, what's up, Nate? See you, Airliners X. Good to see you, buddy. All's well, man. We are very, very busy, but it's nice to be up. Nice to be up on stream, I will say. It's been a minute. What were they struggling with? Is it just not doing what it's supposed to do? I mean, that I get. I understand that, I guess. Alright. We got good rides. Seatbelt signs off. So let's go in and we'll pull in some descent winds here while we're waiting. So let's... Descent forecast request. And we'll go ahead and start kind of looking at the approach here and kind of getting ready for everything. I'm expecting it's going to be a visual approach. It's going to be my guess. Let's go ahead and load that. And we can execute it. No, that's not what I want. Sacramento. Information Tango, altimeter 2974. Was it more of an autopilot thing, or was it more of like he was doing airplane system stuff and it just was not responding properly? Or both? Let's check out the SIP for SMF. SMF. Let's see, what gate are we going to? I don't even know what gate we're going to. I gotta go open up the shitty Southwest app. Oh, yeah, I get that. I know it's...
Ground, runway 21, taxi.
I have had to do things where I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's not how that works at all. Let's see if now every time I open and close this app, if it's going to save what I was doing last time, or if it's going to make me resubmit all the information that I've had to resubmit like 40 times now. What are we, 4032? What the hell's our flight number? Yeah. Flight 4032. Let's take a look and see. What gate are we going to? We're allegedly going to Bravo 16, which is on the north side, so that should be that's a nice and easy one. Taxi in, nothing special. Arrival. Spec Vectors west, that's coming from the south, and provisioning is limited. I'll fly. If you want to watch me rage, bud, I'll fly it. Don't test me. I know you all love to watch me get pissed off and rage a little bit. Okay. VNAV here, I gotta look at this. It says we're at 280. I already know it's not gonna do it. And I'm concerned. I don't know if I trust the VNAV in this airplane enough to actually change the target speed to 280 like I should. I'm gonna try it. And I'm really concerned, but I'm gonna try it. I don't know what that's gonna do to VNAV. But we'll check it out. Let's see. We're planning on the ILS. Localizer's 111.1. Alright, 111.1. Final approach course 68. 2745. Have a good day. Southwest 4032. 60. Oakland Center, good evening. Southwest 4032, flight level 340.
Southwest 4032, Oakland Center, good evening.
Alright, 168. ILS DA is going to be 225. Let's go ahead and set that baby in. The only thing that I would like to see from Ifly, well, not the only thing, because there's a lot of things I would like to see, but I think the text on this Barrow screen, like the Barrow numbers, I feel like that text needs to be bolder. That text just seems kind of thin to me. I don't know what it is about it, but if that was just a little bit bolder, I feel like that would pop correctly on the ND. 168, 225, touch on zone elevation 27, 17 right will vacate Alpha 10, Alpha to Yankee to the ramp. Alright. You know what'd make me rage? fly like the Endeavor CRJ in and out of Atlanta and just have terrible frames the entire time and just get really, really upset. That would be a good way to make me rage. That would make me go full rage. I wish I could be up longer. I gotta work early in the morning, man. I'd take this. This MAX goes up to Sacramento. It goes back to Las Vegas. And then it goes over to San Francisco, which, if you're asking me, Vegas to Sacramento and back and over to San Francisco sounds like just a glorious day, but instead I'm being senior. And I've got one and done both days. Let's see if there's been anything going on in the world of flight sim that I've kind of missed out on. It's been a minute. Let's take a look-see here. I do find it slightly sad that we've had Flight Sim 2020 and 2024 now for forever. And we're getting excited because they finally figured out how to redo multi-jetways. Used to be a thing in P3D. It went away, and now we just don't know how to do it, I guess. Do we know, did they actually implement this in Dubai yet? Or is that just still not a thing quite yet? I'll tell you what, though. A220, that's going to be a solid fucking airplane. And then I saw this. I saw FS Labs did some stuff with the A321neo. I never even looked to see what they even did with it. I meant to go check it out. FS Elite's being awful again. I don't know what's up with their website. It just is occasionally just, like, horrible. And it's not me, right? No, okay. Okay, well, FS Elite's broken. Okay, we get no preview of the A321. So we are 120 miles away from our top of descent, so we're in a good shape there. Let's go ahead. We've got all the numbers plugged in. We've got 5.2 on the gas at our destination. So let's go ahead, pull up left cars, and let's start kind of planning this out here. So we're going to be a 17 right, flap 36 dry, and that all looks good. I'm almost positive we don't have a climb gradient to deal with, and we don't. So let's go ahead and request the landing data. Alright, so that gives us a landing weight of 144.8. We don't have anything special, and we'll do auto brakes off. We'll just brake ourselves. 44.8. Flap 30 VREF is going to be 143. We got 44.8, 143. Wind correction +6. Winds are 17012, so we're going to be +6 in there, so that gives me 149. Which is good. If we check the ATIS here for Sacramento, actually looks like it hasn't updated in 87 minutes. And I'm sure PilotEdge, they use the same fucking source. Yeah, so it's still information. Tango. Winds are 18012, 10 miles clear, temperature 33, altimeter 2974. So we're just waiting for an update on the ATIS at some point. We'll have to check back on that I'm not sure why they're behind, but I want to see if the weather over by me here has gotten any better. This morning it was 1 mile in fumes. Now it's 2.5. But yeah, overnight looks like it's going to drop. Just the lack of light. It's going to be a half-mile visibility in fumes, or smoke rather. But yeah, it looks like tomorrow's still going to be shit. Yeah, 2.5 haze. All right, we'll put love cars away for a minute here. Again, we'll go check out the side view there. It's very nice. I was thinking about doing some coffee before streaming, but I didn't want to delay the stream any more than I needed to. Even though the real airplane is a little bit behind, I'm a little bit ahead of the real airplane. Let's go see what airplane we're scheduled to be on tomorrow. So tomorrow we're Southwest 1324. Oh, good God.
Wings 94, correction number speed 94, roger. I'm now 0223. Turn flight of 10 airborne by 0233. Release.
Oh, looks like we're going to be on 250 WN. All right, so we'll go ahead and do the arrival brief now because we have a minute. So, the arrival brief. We're going to be descending via the Slammer 5 arrival from Donner. So Donner, and then we're over to Carve between 22 and 20. Slammers 280 knots between 17 and 13,000. Posers at or above 8,000. Tenco is at or above, is at and maintain 4,000. And then it's going to be a 255 heading with radar vectors to the approach. The transition level is going to be 18,000 feet. As of right now, there's no adverse weather in the area. The ATIS hasn't updated here in a hot minute, nor has the METAR, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but checking out the NOTAMs for Sacramento. I don't think there's anything fancy. I kind of glanced over them and I didn't see anything. The ILS 17 left is out of service, but that's pretty much it. I didn't really notice a whole lot, and I'm assuming it's going to be a visual approach backed up by the ILS. The approach, right now we've got the ILS to 17 right set up. Localizer is 111.1. And that set frontal approach course is 168 set on both sides. Glide slope at Jarnu is 1,800 feet on a 3-degree glide slope is checked. The ILS DA of 225 is set. Airport elevation 27, touchdown zone elevation 25. If we go missed, we'll climb to 500, to climbing right turn to 2,000 on a heading of 350 and outbound on the Sacramento 329 to Grime. We'll hold at Grime at or above 2,000. It's going to be a flap 30 landing, auto brakes off. We're landing on 17 right. We'll vacate on Alpha 10. It'll be Alpha 10 left, Alpha right, Yankee to the ramp. There's no hot spots, and we need to start the APU with the after landing procedure. We are in a MAX, so we have to wait 3 minutes before we can shut down the engines after landing. So we'll just take our sweet ass time taxiing in, and we're going to Bravo 16, which is on the north side. Which is on the north side of the ramp there, so it's kind of like the third gate in off of our right. And then, yeah, just we looked at the SIP already. Going to Bravo 16, there's really nothing too crazy with us here, so it's an easy one. Any questions? All right. Brief is complete. Descent checklist. Minimums are set. VREF and V targets were 143, 149 set. Auto brake off. Recall. Check. Descent checklist complete. Now the goal here is let's make sure we...
32 descend via the Slammer 5 arrival landing south, capital altimeter 207.4.
Descend via the Slammer 5 landing south, Southwest 4032. Lowest altitude's 4,000. Alright, we got 4,000 set, descending via the SID, or via the star. Top of descent is in 62 miles. I will start probably an early descent, maybe 10 miles early, just to kind of ease the airplane down. Yeah, hopefully we don't bang it into Sacramento. It's still only like the second or third time I've landed this new update to this airplane, so hopefully we can do something good. My favorite part about summer, I will say, is flying at 10:30 at night and it's still daylight on the West Coast. I can keep all the lights on. In the winter, man, if I'm flying this late, I've had the lights off for probably 6 hours at this point now. It's 4:30, it's getting dark, and I gotta turn everything on. I gotta start to turn the lights down and everything, especially if I'm on the East Coast. It's my favorite part.
Silver speed 94, so 25,000 out of Lewiston on the Porter 2.
Silver speed 94, Shuttle Center, squawk 5641, ident.
5641 and ident, silver speed 94.
Has there actually been decent scenery that's come out for the U.S. in a minute? I feel like we had quite a few for a while, and then I feel like nothing really happened. And it's been a while for me. I saw they someone did a Berlin Tempelhof like 1970s thing, and I guess that's cool. But yeah, I haven't seen. It's been a while. And whatever happened to the Area 51 pack that was supposed to be happening? What's up, What's up, Cop Rock? Good to see you, man. This is Columbus, Ohio buildings. That looks nice, but I don't know. I don't think I need that. See, this is when it's bad, because you got me doing this, and this is when you know I just start buying shit. But I don't think I need that. Now, this is one I could use. Westchester County. You give me, you can fly, I can fly the PSA CRJ here. I could do some blue streak flying here. I think they fly to here from, I think DC-8 and Charlotte.
We're 6185 Kilo Point ground runway 14 right, taxi via Bravo.
They do, oh, and they fly the 900 here at 7:30 in the morning. Oh, that sounds like a lovely flight. We're gonna have to fly the PSA CRJ here, man. this is... That has got PSA CRJ vibes written all over it. That's gonna have to happen. And can we talk about when the fuck are we gonna get a good Charlotte scenery? I don't think we've had a decent fucking Charlotte scenery in forever. FS Dream Team, Charlotte is trash. What is this? This is probably FS Dream Team. Yeah, it's... Ugh. And what is this? Yeah, so what's going on with Charlotte? What are we doing over there? Because they're just randomly changing fucking runway numbers on us here. So I don't understand what their goal is here. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, having 1 right and 3-6 right kind of sounds like a bad fucking idea.
Southwest 4032, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
32-2, Southwest 4032.
Speed 94, contact Seattle.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that just seems like a really bad fucking idea. Having them 2 rights right next to each other. Oakland Center, good day. Southwest 4032, flight level 340, descending via the Slammer 5.
Southwest 4032, Oakland Center, Rudder.
So I don't understand. Are they keeping? Are they like?
Okay, that frequency once again for us, speed 94.
That just seems like such a bad idea.
Seattle Center 125.
1 right next to 3-6 right just seems off. Is there anything in the construction notice that would say
101 42?
no?
So speed 94, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 430.
430, sir.
Oh, are they building? They're building another runway? They're gonna have 4 parallel runways in Charlotte now? What the fuck? So that's be 1 left, 1 center, 1 right. And then just 3-6 right? I didn't know they were doing that. And that's not in the construction notice, right? I'm not just losing... No, that is absolutely not in the construction notice. Okay. Or is it on page 2 of it? No. That's fucking wild. Alright, let's go ahead and start a descent now. Start working that airplane down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt sign on. And we're starting our way down to Sacramento. Southwest 4032 vacated, flight level 340.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten seatbelts.
I believe this is
Thank you.
realistic.
Number 6185 Kilo
I believe.
Tower, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
I know realistic isn't the most realistic thing, and it makes these airplanes a little too... They move around too much. But I actually like the way that... I just think it feels better. Medium to me feels like it's just kind of on rails, so... Well, I'm curious to watch VNAV again. This is... We descended into Des Moines, but that doesn't really count because there was really no waypoints on that, on our arrival. Denver, we ended up holding. So this is the first time I'm just gonna watch VNAV and see what it does here. I'm curious to see how it does. One more look outside. We have to. You just have to. It's. This rivet work, you kind of can't see it because the iPad's in the way, but we'll just take a look at this rivet work in here. This is pretty fucking good. I mean, good job, guys. That's some good shit there. That is some really good shit. Cha-Cha, stop banging on the fucking mic. Alright, say hello, sir. You having fun? Okay.
Lower speed 94, contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72.
Yeah, you knocked my mouse off the fucking thing, bud. Alright, you must go away now. Fucking knocks my mouse off the thing. No,
Lower speed 94,
out,
contact
sir.
Salt Lake City Center 128.72.
What the fuck did you do? Where did it go? And you knocked the fucking battery out of it. You fucked me up pretty good there, guy. Let's go. Out.
Lower speed 94, contact Seattle Center on 128.72.
You gotta go. You're out. Alright, well, VNAV hasn't fucked itself up yet, which is exciting. Dude. You gotta chill the fuck out, bro. Just lay. That's it. Just lay. All you need to do is just lay. Yep, just lay. You got it. Alright, we're through flight level 235. Setting on the Slammer 5 here. We're going to hand it over to NorCal here in just a minute here. Speed's doing relatively good. I haven't gotten a
speed 94
speed
Seattle
break
Center.
yet, but starting to get worried that we might be getting close to that, but we'll see. And then, let's see, has the weather updated? It has. The altimeter is now, it's still 2974, winds at 150 at 13, so everything is pretty much still the same. They're going to be doing a visual approach, so we'll end up expecting the visual approach. Touchdown zone elevation for 17 right is going to be 25, so let's go ahead and set that in the barrow.
Lower speed 94, back up.
Lower speed 94, contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72.
2872, search.
Alright, there's 25. Perfect.
Salt Lake Center, silver speed, floors with you. 394, 430.
Lower speed 94, Salt Lake City Center, Rudder. Southwest 4032, contact Raquel approach 127.4.
Over to 27.4 Southwest 4032, good day. Raquel approach, good evening, Southwest 4032 is out of flight level 199, descending via the Slimer 5, landing south, information Tango. We'd like the visual approach, runway 17 right.
Southwest 4032, Raquel approach, expect visual approach 17 right.
Expect the visual approach 17 right, Southwest 4032. Alright, expect the visual approach. So that'll work out very nicely for us. We can just do the visual and kind of slide on in. It's a perfect time to get some screenshots here. Alright, we're through 18,000 feet, altimeter 2974 is set. Flight level 180, approach checklist, altimeter 2974 set. PAX auto, start switch is left continuous, approach checks complete. We unfortunately, looks like we're going to need a little bit of speed brake here. It's a little fast. We're supposed to be 280 knots at Slammer, so we can get a little speed brake kick in here. Keep our hand on the speed brake so we don't forget that we have them out. See how our speed's doing here. We're still about 10 knots fast, so we're going to keep this just for a few more minutes here. Maybe not even about another minute.
5 kilo point tower, Rudder, enter left downwind, runway 14 right.
Also going to change the lights over to dim.
Left downwind, 14 right, 85 kilo.
Yeah, it's a bit nicer. Alright, coming up. Let's go ahead and start working the speed brake back. What's up, Nano? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. A little short one today. We're not as long as I'd usually like to be on, but just heading over to Sacramento and we're done. Easy one today. So VNAV is still running a little bit fast. I mean, you can see, this is supposed to be slowing down, and we're getting a little bit of a, it's still struggling a little bit here. It's calling for more speed brakes, so it's not really doing a good job of slowing down. I'm good, man. I'm extremely tired from work, but I'm good. Alright, we got this come back to 240 knots through 10,000. Forgot to ding the attendants at 18,000, so do it now. And then we'll get vectored off of from Tenco. I have no idea, man. Don't crash. No, I don't know, man. But you got it. You got this shit. All right, there's 10,000 feet. It sucks that I gotta sit here and just be cranking on the speed brakes the entire way down. It's okay. I guess the max is still a little maxy. Alright, we're gonna start working this back. You know, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do fine, man. Ah, I just looked over at Volanta, Coprock. I see you're flying from Sacramento to Seattle. Very nice. See, this is why I want you guys to friend me and follow me on there, so this way we can, this way I can look and see where everybody's going. Yeah, this we're not doing very good on the descent here this time. Ifly. Look at it. We're just continually the speed just keeps creeping up on me. It's not doing a good job with and now it's giving me unable next altitude. Let's fucking jam the speed brakes back out. Ifly is just being Ifly. It's better, but it's not nice. Nice. That sounds like a fun flight. The last time I was at Seattle, I probably came from Sacramento, considering Southwest network. All right, well, it just kind of sucks. We're just gonna keep the speed brakes out and just keep riding those fuckers all the way down through. We're coming through 6 for 4. There's FMC speed.
South 4032, airport, 11 o'clock, 18 miles, port side.
We're looking Southwest 4032. We gotta find the field. I think the field is right over here. I think that's the field. Maybe that's the field right there.
Very 5 kilo, runway 14 right, clear for correction, clear for option.
14 right, clear for option, 5 kilo.
That's gotta be the field over there, right? Or it's over here because you come by the river. We might just need to be get around a little bit closer. I just can't quite see the buildings yet. All right, there's 4,000. There it is. Southwest 4032 field in sight.
4032, cleared visual approach, runway 17 right.
Cleared visual approach 17 right, Southwest 4032. All right, let's get. Let's do this. Let's get into heading hold. Yes, sir. So let's go down. We've got level change down to 4,000. We'll do 240 knots for right now is fine. We'll stay on this heading for a minute. This glide slope is Jarnu at 1,800, so as long as I can get down to 2,000, roughly before Fapin, I think we'll be in a good spot. Still about, we're about 10 out at 3,000, so that kind of checks out. And then basically once we'll do is once we get down to 2,000, we'll just start dropping flaps, starting to slow down and get all set up nicely. But field is right here. Let's get this set up here. Fapin at 168 and execute that. There's 3 for 2. And we're cleared the approach. Get localizer armed as soon as we level out here. Start working the speed back here. We're gonna VS at 500, and this should work out really nice for us here. I should, man. Do a long haul and just hang out with everybody for the entire day. Hopefully we're there before winter. Flaps 1. Cleared the approach. Got approach armed. Vorlock is armed. Glide slope is armed. We're in Alta Choir.
South 4032, contact Capital Tower 125.7.
Tower 25-7, Southwest 4032. And ground is 0.7. Plus 5. Take the autopilot out.
We're 85 kilo, roger, and our left downwind.
Left downwind, 14 right, 85 kilo.
Capital Tower, good evening, Southwest 4032, visual 17 right.
South 4032, Capital Tower, runway 17 right, and 17012, clear to land.
Let's go to land 17 right, Southwest 4032. All right, let's go ahead and drop the gear, letting go down, flaps 15. Speed brakes are armed. Flaps 30. All right, we are clear to land. All the lights are on. All right, before landing checklist. Speed brakes armed, green light, landing it down through green. Flaps 30, green light before landing checklist.
Approaching 17 right.
A little fast. Slightly high, gonna keep 900 feet a minute in, and that should work us right back in. Very nice. Speed's coming back. And there it is again. right. Welcome to Sacramento. Be left turn here on
3,000 feet remaining.
Alpha 11. Flaps up. Yeah, that was nice. I was happy with that. Let's go ahead and start the APU. Southwest 4032, clearing on Alpha 11, entering the ramp at Yankee.
Southwest 4032, Roger. Via Alpha and Yankee to the ramp, monitor ground point 7.
Alpha Yankee to the ramp, monitor ground point 7. Good night, Southwest 4032.
Good night. November 618 kilo, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Alright, we got the APU coming up. We got the timer going. We gotta wait 3 minutes before we can kill any of the engines. And that's all good. Head over to test. Cool. Come on, what are you doing? See you, Nano. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to Bravo 16. Cha-Cha, stop doing that. That sounds like awful for the people watching. Thank you. Alright, we're going to Bravo 16. APU's coming up on the bus. Bravo 16. APU is on the bus. Beautiful. We got a minute and a half. We got another minute and a half here. What do we got there? United. Alright. Dude, stop it. Alright, Bravo 16. I actually think that's where this guy's pushing off of right now. Take a look. Stop. He's pushing off, so we're just gonna wait here because he's just gonna probably push into us.
Flight Tower, November 685 kilo, Bravo 3,
Please
requesting
stop.
taxi to Northwest parking.
For 85
Please
kilo,
stop.
Roger, taxi via Bravo to the ramp.
Please stop. Please stop.
To the ramp, District City, effective.
Please stop. Please stop. Please, okay. That was a little fucking aggressive there, guy. I think we had to go back that far on the fucking pushback. Alright, Bravo 16's right over here. And there's 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and kill number 2. Oh yeah. No, it's I love it, man. I just wish it was still just a little bit better with its VNAV. It's close, but dude, quit it. I'll fucking throw you out of here. Yeah, lay down. There we go. Oops. All right, parking checklist. Let's get this going here. Let's go. Let's work on deboarding here. All right, park checklist. Park brake is set. Start levers cut off. Fuel pumps 1 on. Window heat off. Probate auto. NES off. Hydraulic pumps and electrics off. Start switches off. Oil quantity is going to be 97, 97. Hydraulic quantity 98, 98. Radar test transponder. Standby zeros. Park checks complete. Well, there we go. We made it. Nice little arrival here in Sacramento. All right, let's go out and get a little walk around in here. Oh, check this out. That's not quite right. Alright, we'll do a check of the airplane here, see how everything is. Yeah, looks good. Make sure I didn't hit anything or my shitty landing broke anything. Although I take that, I don't actually mean that. That was a pretty nice one. Okay, let's check. Everything's good here. We didn't hit anything. Engine is looking wonderful. Leading edge. Look at that view. I love me a Max. Still good. Landing gear pins are all still good. Wheel wells, no crawlers. Nobody's hiding or out in here. That's good. I should do a checklist video. It's just like, what is a checklist and what am I looking for? Static wicks are good. Everything's still hunky-dory there. Airplane still looks good. Landing gear pins are still good. Or brake wear indicator pins. What am I talking about? Brake wear indicator pins are still good. Trailing edge looks good. We didn't crash in anything, although they've got this airplane parked a little close to me. That looks like damage. That's a shame. Engine looks good. No birds, no debris. I would expect it to be nice and clean just like this, considering this airplane is less than a month old. Ah, what a nice flight. Alright, let's get this fucker on some ground power here. And we're gonna shut her down. And we need... where is air conditioning? There we go. Alright. Ah, what a nice view after a nice flight. I just hope that the elapsed time also fixes itself and doesn't do this lovely little bug where the elapsed time just stays on there. Really hope that doesn't happen. Because that was something in their old one that was just it was just an issue. And yeah. So hopefully they fix that. But that is I think that's gonna do it for us here. We're on the ground in Sacramento. And that's probably where we're going to end it here. So, thank you so much, guys, for coming out. I appreciate you being here, hanging out. It was a lovely evening. And we'll be back on tomorrow, 10:50 Eastern Time, 7:50 in the evening Pacific Time, or midnight 50 GMT time. We'll see you guys here tomorrow. Have a good night.
Miles southeast, landing information, Romeo.
You're like a bad habit, you're like a bad